Check the phone screen glowing on the bedside stand, missing the heavy warmth of your steady hand. People say I'm foolish for caring quite this much, for holding on to a ghost and a phantom touch. They tell me I should harden up and build a stone wall to protect my spirit from another sudden fall. But I can't force the bitterness to crawl deep inside, even if my softness is the reason that we died. It's a fragile kind of magic that a quiet mind can make, refusing to turn cold from a heavy heartbreak. The day is giving up and letting the shadows take hold, but I'm keeping a little fire against the bitter cold, because I still have a gentle heart tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I could curse your name and clear out the view, but I'll just keep on wishing the best for you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I didn't throw them in the bin, I set them on the shelf, realizing I can't hide the truth from myself. I wrap your old sweater neat and lay it flat in the chest, forgiving the moment I became a temporary guest. Are you walking around with a mind full of blame? Did you let the cold world make you run from the frame? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore, but I'm not letting hate lock up my front door. A gentle heart tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I could curse your name and clear out the view, but I'll just keep on wishing the best for you. No armor on my chest, let the bad feelings rest. Gentle heart, gentle heart. I opened up my old sketching pad flat on the floor, trying to wash away the shadows from the closet door. I reached for the softest chalk colors that I could find, hoping a brand new palette would clear out my mind. The lavender clouds outside are starting to bleed into the exact rosy canvas that I thought I'd need. I try to draw a quiet meadow where the wind blows free, but my hand keeps keeps creating the outline of you and me. It's a fragile kind of magic that a sketch can make, building up a kingdom that I know you had to break. The daylight is leaving and the neon turns bright, coloring the spaces where we used to be right. And I'm just lost in pastel dreams tonight, crying all alone in the warm light, remembering the days when your touch meant love. Before you decided that I wasn't enough, I tried to tint the memories to sweeten the view, but underneath the blush, I'm still bleeding for you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I see a cotton peach sweater sitting flat on the chair, a constant reminder that you used to be there. I try to hide our story behind watercolors and glass, but it can't change the way we let a beautiful thing pass. Are you sleeping soundly under dark, heavy skies? Did you look at our ending without tears in your eyes? Because my world is glowing, but my chest is so sore from painting a picture where you don't walk anymore. 'Cause I'm just lost in pastel dreams tonight, crying all alone in the warm light, remembering the days when your touch meant love. Before you decided that I wasn't enough, I tried to tint the memories to sweeten the view, but underneath the blush, I'm still bleeding for you. Rose-colored shading as the canvas is fading, pastel dreams. I'm sitting on the edge of the fountain downtown, watching the silver coin shimmer all the way down. People leave their dreams in the shallow blue space, hoping for a miracle or a change in a place. I reached into my pocket and I pulled out a dime, staring at the watermark rested by time. I didn't wish for a highway to bring you right back, or for a sudden engine to reset our track. It's a fragile kind of magic that a fountain can make, holding on to tokens born from a heavy heartbreak. The water keeps rippling and the shadows take hold, turning my entire horizon into silver and cold. And this is my last wish tonight, crying all alone in the pale street lamplight. I don't want our history to turn bitter and dark, leaving us with hatred spark. I just pray you'll find peace on your new state line, even if your happiness means erasing all of mine. I walked back to the house and walked across the floor, hating how the emptiness sits heavy by the door. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I didn't let my anger throw them straight in the bin. I set them on the counter where we used to begin. Are you breathing much easier now that we're done? Did you drop all your baggage under a new sun? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore, but I'm not letting malice lock up my front door. Crying all alone in the pale street lamplight. I don't want our history to turn bitter and dark, leaving us with hatred for our broken down spark. I just pray you'll find peace on your new state line, even if your happiness means erasing all of mine. Let the coin drop deep, a final promise to keep, my last wish. Looking at the empty space on the couch to my right, where your shadow used to sit in the television light. The room is perfectly quiet, the radiator hums low, back to the heavy stillness that we used to know. I pull your old oversized gray hoodie straight over my knees, trying to catch a phantom warmth from our old memories. My fingers are curled tight around the soft cotton hem, refusing to accept that we reached the final item. It's a dangerous magic that the darkness can make, pulling down the fortress that I know you had to break. My hands are so tired, but my grip won't unlock, fighting every second on the hallway clock. And I'm just holding on to you tonight, crying all alone in the pale bedroom light, remembering the days when you touched a man love before you decided that I wasn't quite enough. The world tells me let go, let the history freeze, but I'm still clinging to your ghost on the breeze. opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I held them in my palm until the metal bit deep. Another little piece of you that I'm trying to keep. The apartment is freezing and the sheets feel like ice, but I'd rather stay frozen than pay the letting go price. Are you breathing much easier with your hands completely free? Did you drop all our anchors when you walked away from me? Because my sky is heavy and my knuckles are white from trying to hold the memory too tight. 'Cause I'm just holding on to you tonight, crying all alone in the pale bedroom light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love before you decided that I wasn't quite enough. The world tells me let go, let the history freeze, but I'm still clinging to your ghost on the breeze. Unclench the hand where we used to stand, holding on to you. Holding on to you. I tossed my keys down right flat on the wooden stand, missing the heavy warmth of your steady hand. The television screen is just a blank black slate, perfectly matching how I'm checking our date. Pull your old oversized gray hoodie tight to my chest, hating how my thoughts can never seem to rest. I don't make a sound, I don't even breathe aloud, drowning in the stillness without you in the crowd. It's a heavy kind of magic that the darkness can make, building up a fortress that I know you had to break. I keep my voice down so I don't disturb the room, wishing that your shadow could chase away the gloom. And I'm just learning the sound of silence tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I can plug in my headphones and block out the view, but the quiet just echoes the phantom of you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. The refrigerator hums its familiar low song, a painful reminder that you've been away too long. The apartment is freezing and the hallways are bare, and I'm just talking to the empty night air. Are you making new music on the other side of town? Did you turn up the volume when our walls came down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from listening for your footsteps behind an empty door. 'Cause I'm just learning the sound of silence tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I can plug in my headphones and block out the view, but the quiet just echoes the phantom of you. The static stays on, the music is gone, the sound of silence. The sound of silence. I'm looking out the window at the highway line, watching the distant headlights trace out the time. They look like tiny yellow sparks shifting in the gray, carrying thousands of strangers completely away. I pull your old oversized gray hoodie straight to my chin, hating how easily the darkness can seep back in. The world outside is vast, stretching wide and deep, while I'm just holding on to promises I couldn't keep. It's a strange kind of magic that a glimmer can make when you're staring at a path you were forced to forsake. The day is giving up and letting the shadows take hold, but I see a little point burning bright and bold, and I'm just watching a light in the distance tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant home, before you left me standing in this room all alone. It's a million miles away, out of my reaching view, but that tiny little spark is a reminder of you. Down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I look across the alley at the apartments next door, watching their kitchen lights build flat on the floor. They look so safe and warm behind the glass frame, while I just sit here whispering your forgotten name. Are you driving toward me on the edge of this town? Is that your car approaching when the sun goes down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from looking for a sign that doesn't burn anymore. touch meant home before you left me standing in this room all alone. It's a million miles away out of my reaching view, but that tiny little spark is a reminder of you. The glimmer fades away, the night turns to gray. Light in the distance, I'm pressing my forehead against the cool window glass, watching the heavy gray clouds move over so fast. The weather outside is completely frozen and gray, perfectly matching how the memories start to wake. The water drops are falling in a soft, steady sigh, sounding like a secret drifting down from the sky. I pull your old, oversized gray hoodie tight to my chin, letting the quiet murmur of the storm settle in. The water droplets race down the outside pane, muffling the heavy static of my leftover pain. It took us a year to build what we had in the light, but this gentle shower is keeping me company tonight. And it's just a whisper in rain tonight, crying all alone in the pale street lamplight, remembering the days when the storm felt secure, because your warm hands kept my spirit so pure. Every little drop hitting flat on the roof is telling me a story about our broken down youth. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old umbrella sitting lonely by the door, the one we shared together when the clouds began to pour. We laughed so hard when the wind blew it inside out, back when our hearts didn't know a thing about doubt. Now the house is too quiet, but the rhythm feels right. It's the steady downpour, talks me into the night. Is the sky just as peaceful in the town where you are? Are you listening to the storm from the window of your car? Because my sky is heavy, but my chest isn't sore from hearing the secrets fall flat on the floor. Every little drop hitting flat on the roof is telling me a story about our broken down youth. Listen to the clouds speak, the quiet secrets run deep, whispering rain. watching the bright green stems push away the concrete. The sweet smell of lilacs is hanging thick in the air, replaying the mornings when your presence was right there. The calendar is moving and the winter had to break, waking up a neighborhood that we used to navigate. Everyone is smiling as the sun starts to gleam, while I'm still trapped inside our favorite April dream. It's a beautiful, cruel magic that a season can make, revisiting the places that I know you had to break. The snow has completely melted, but my time wants to freeze as the ghost of our playground blows away on the breeze. Because I'm still stuck forever in spring tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. The world outside is blooming, but my core is still cold, holding on to a green branch that I failed to uphold. I went back to the house and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. Beside them sat the Polaroid from our first warm day, locking in the meadow before everything turned gray. Your eyes were so bright under the cherry bloom shade, hating how easily that brilliant snapshot decayed. Are you walking under green trees? spark, watching how the neon looks so pretty in the dark. The street lamps form a ribbon made of amber and of gold, a gorgeous little picture for a bedroom freezing cold. I pull your old oversized gray hoodie to my chest, savoring the silence as my mind completely rests. There is no noise, no arguments, no slamming of the gate, just a peaceful understanding that we couldn't fight our fate. It's a different kind of magic that the darkness can make, finding a quiet grace inside a heavy heartbreak. The day is given up and let the shadows take hold, but the view from my window is a wonder to behold. Because my world is lonely but beautiful tonight, sitting all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, and finally knowing in my heart that we were enough. Space is wide open and the cold air can freeze, but it looks like a painting as it blows on the breeze. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, but they didn't make my entire vocabulary shrink. I set them in a vintage glass jar right on the shelf, realizing I can smile when I'm checking on myself. The house is completely empty, but the stillness feels right, like a soft velvet blanket tucking me into the night. Are you looking at the skyline from your brand new street? Did you find a quiet peace inside our total defeat? Because my sky is heavy but my chest isn't sore from looking at a highway where you don't walk anymore. My world is lonely but beautiful tonight, sitting all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, and finally knowing in my heart that we were enough. The space is wide open and the cold air can freeze, but it looks like a painting as it blows on the breeze. A quiet midnight view, a softer shade of blue, lonely but beautiful. I'm looking out the window at the changing maple tree, watching the green leaves turn to gold right in front of me. The air is shifting slightly, getting sharper at the edge, while I sit frozen flat against my bedroom ledge. We spent the entire summer living out a sun-drenched dream, before the sudden cooling cracked our beautiful scheme. Now the weather is stranded right between the hot and cold, perfectly matching how our final story unfolded. It's a strange kind of magic that a calendar can make, leaving me in a gray space that I know I can't break. The morning is giving up and letting the frost take hold, turning our vibrant history into silver and cold. And I'm just trapped in the love between seasons tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when you touched my love, before the calendar decided that I wasn't enough. The temperature is dropping and the branches wanna freeze as the last bit of our summer blows away on the breeze. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. Beside him sat the sunscreen that we bought back in July, a worthless plastic bottle under a graying sky. I drop it in the bin and watch the autumn shadows grow, chasing out the only bright season I know. Are you unpacking winter coats in your brand new town? Do you even feel the chill when the leaves come tumbling down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from standing in a kitchen where you don't walk anymore. Between seasons tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when you touched me in love, before the calendar decided that I wasn't enough. The temperature is dropping and the branches wanna freeze as the last bit of our summer blows away on a breeze. The weather is turning, the fire stops burning, love between seasons. I check the phone screen glowing on the bedside stand, missing the heavy warmth of your steady hand. People say I'm foolish for caring quite this much, for holding on to a ghost and a phantom touch. They tell me I should harden up and build a stone wall to protect my spirit from another sudden fall. But I can't force the bitterness to crawl deep inside, even if my softness is the reason that we died. It's a fragile kind of magic that a quiet mind can make, refusing to turn cold from a heavy heartbreak. The day is giving up and letting the shadows take hold, but I'm keeping a little fire against the bitter cold, because have a gentle heart tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love. Before you decided that I wasn't enough, I could curse your name and clear out the view, but I'll just keep on wishing the best for you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old Bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I didn't throw them in the bin, I set them on the shelf, realizing I can't hide the truth from myself. I wrap your old sweater neat and lay it flat in the chest, forgiving the moment I became a temporary guest. Are you walking around with a mind full of blame? Did you let the cold world make you run from the frame? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore, but I'm not letting hate lock up my front door. Gentle heart tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love. Before you decided that I wasn't enough, I could curse your name and clear out the view, but I'll just keep on wishing the best for you. Bad feelings rest, gentle heart. Opened up my old sketching pad flat on the floor, trying to wash away the shadows from the closet door. I reached for the softest chalk colors that I could find, hoping a brand new palette would clear out my mind. The lavender clouds outside are starting to bleed into the exact rosy canvas that I thought I'd need. I try to draw a quiet meadow where the wind blows free, but my hand keeps creating an outline of you and me. It's a fragile kind of magic that a sketch can make, building up a kingdom that I know you had to break. The daylight is leaving and the neon turns bright, coloring the spaces where we used to be right. And I'm just lost in pastel dreams tonight, crying all alone in the warm and light, remembering the days when your touch meant love. Before you decided that I wasn't enough, I tried to tint the memories to sweeten the view, but underneath the blush I'm still bleeding for you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clean clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I see your cotton peach sweater sitting flat on the chair, a constant reminder that you used to be there. I try to hide our story behind watercolors and glass, but it can't change the way we let a beautiful thing pass. Are you sleeping soundly under dark, heavy skies? Did you look at our ending without tears in your eyes? Because my world is glowing, but my chest is so sore from painting a picture where you don't walk anymore. I'm just lost in pastel dreams tonight, crying all alone in the warm moonlight, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I tried to tint the memories to sweeten the view, but underneath the blush I'm still pleading for you. Rose-colored shading as the canvas is fading, pastel dreams. I'm sitting on the edge of the fountain downtown, watching the silver coins shimmer all the way down. People leave their dreams in the shallow blue space, hoping for a miracle or a change in a place. I reached into my pocket and I pulled out a dime, staring at the watermark rusted by time. I didn't wish for a highway to bring you right back, or for a sudden engine to reset our track. It's a fragile kind of magic that a fountain can make, holding on to tokens born from a heavy heartbreak. The water keeps rippling and the shadows take hold, turning my entire horizon into silver and cold. And this is my last wish tonight, crying all alone in the pale street lamplight. I don't want our history to turn bitter and dark, leaving us with hatred for our broken down spark. I just pray you find peace on your new state line, even if your happiness means erasing all of mine. I walked back to the house and walked across the floor, hating how the emptiness sits heavy by the door. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I didn't let my anger throw them straight in the bin, I set them on the counter where we used to begin. Are you breathing much easier now that we're done? Did you drop all your baggage under a new sun? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore, but I'm not letting malice lock up my front door. This is my last wish tonight, crying all alone in the pale street a broken down spark. I just pray you find peace on your new state line, even if your happiness means erasing all of mine. Let the coin drop deep, final promise to keep, my last wish. My last wish. I'm looking at the empty space on the couch to my right, where your shadow used to sit in the television light. The room is perfectly quiet, the radiator hums low, back to the heavy stillness that we used to know. Pull your old oversized gray hoodie straight over my knees, trying to catch a phantom warmth from our old memories. My fingers are curled tight around the soft cotton hem, refusing to accept that we reached the final item. It's a dangerous magic that the darkness can make, pulling down the fortress that I know you had to break. My hands are so tired, but my grip won't unlock, fighting every second on the hallway clock. And I'm just holding on to you tonight, crying all alone in the pale bedroom light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love, before you decided that I wasn't quite enough. The world tells me let go, let the history freeze, but I'm still clinging to your ghost on the breeze. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I held them in my palm until the metal bit deep, and all the little piece of you that I'm trying to keep. The apartment is freezing and the sheets feel like ice, but I'd rather stay frozen than pay the letting go price. Saw you breathing much easier with your hands completely free. Did you drop all our anchors when you walked away from me? Because my sky is heavy and my knuckles are white from trying to hold a memory too tight. history freeze, but I'm still clinging to your ghost on the breeze. Unclench the hand where we used to stand, holding on to you. I tossed my keys down right flat on the wooden stand, missing the heavy warmth of your steady hand. The television screen is just a blank black slate, perfectly matching how I'm checking our date. I pull your old oversized gray hoodie tight to my chest, hating how my thoughts can never seem to rest. I don't make a sound, I don't even breathe loud, drowning in the stillness without you in the crowd. It's a heavy kind of magic that the darkness can make, building up a fortress that I know you had to break. I keep my voice down so I don't disturb the room, wishing that your shadow could chase away the gloom. And I'm just learning the sound of silence tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I can plug in my headphones and block out the view, but the quiet just echoes the phantom of you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. The refrigerator hums its familiar low song, a painful reminder that you've been away too long. The apartment is freezing and the hallways are bare, and I'm just talking to the empty night air. Are you making new music on the other side of town? Did you turn up the volume when our walls came down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from listening for your footsteps behind an empty door. 'Cause I'm just learning the sound of silence tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch still meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. I can plug in my headphones and block out the view, but the quiet just echoes the phantom of you. The static stays on, but music is gone, the sound of silence. Distant headlights trace out the time. They look like tiny yellow sparks shifting in the gray, carrying thousands of strangers completely away. I pull your old oversized gray hoodie straight to my chin, hating how easily the darkness can seep back in. The world outside is vast, stretching wide and deep, while I'm just holding on to promises I couldn't keep. It's a strange kind of magic that a glimmer can make when you're staring at a path you were forced to forsake. The day is giving up and letting the shadows take hold, but I see a little point burning bright and bold, and I'm just watching a light in the distance tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant home, before you left me standing in this room all alone. It's a million miles away, out of my reaching view, but that tiny little spark is a reminder of you. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. I look across the alley at the apartments next door, watching their kitchen lights spill flat on the floor. They look so safe and warm behind the glass frame, while I just sit here whispering your forgotten name. Are you driving toward me on the edge of this town? Is that your car approaching when the sun goes down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from looking for a sign that doesn't burn anymore. Before you left me standing in this room all alone. It's a million miles away, out of my reaching view, but that tiny little spark is a reminder of you. The glimmer fades away, the night turns to gray, light in the distance. I'm pressing my forehead against the cool window glass, watching the heavy gray clouds move over so fast. The weather outside is completely frozen and gray, perfectly matching how the memories start to wave. The water drops are falling in a soft, steady sigh, sounding like a secret drifting down from the sky. pull your old oversized gray hoodie tight to my chin, letting the quiet murmur of the storm settle in. The water droplets race down the outside pane, muffling the heavy static of my leftover pain. It took us a year to build what we had in the light, but this gentle shower is keeping me company tonight. And it's just the whispering rain tonight, crying all alone in the pale street lamplight, remembering the days when the storm felt secure, because your warm hands kept my spirit so pure. Every little drop hitting flat on the roof is telling me a story about our broken down youth. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old umbrella sitting lonely by the door, the one we shared together when the clouds began to pour. We laughed so hard when the wind blew it inside out, back when our hearts didn't know a thing about doubt. Now the house is too quiet, but the rhythm feels right as the steady downpour talks me into the night. Is the sky just as peaceful in the town where you are? Are you listening to the storm from the window of your car? Because my sky is heavy, but my chest isn't sore from hearing the secrets fall flat on the floor. 'Cause it's just the whispering rain tonight, crying all alone in the pale street lamplight, remembering the days when the storm felt secure, because your warm hands kept my spirit so pure. Every little drop hitting flat on the roof is telling me a story about our broken down youth. Listen to the clouds speak, the quiet secrets run deep, whispering rain. I walked past the flower market on the corner of the street, watching the bright green stems push away the concrete. The sweet smell of lilacs is hanging thick in the air, replaying the mornings when your presence was right there. Calendar's moving and the winter had to break, waking up a neighborhood that we used to navigate. Everyone is smiling as the sun starts to gleam. Well, I'm still trapped inside our favorite April dream. that a season can make, revisiting the places that I know you had to break. The snow has completely melted, but my time wants to freeze as the ghost of our playground blows away on the breeze. Because I'm still stuck forever in spring tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before you decided that I wasn't enough. The world outside is blooming, but my core is still cold, holding on to a green branch that I failed to uphold. I went back to the house and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old Bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. Beside them sat the Polaroid from our first one day, organ in the meadow before everything turned gray. Your eyes were so bright under the cherry bloom shade, hating how easily that brilliant snapshot decayed. Are you walking under green trees in your brand new town? Did you climb new seas when our walls came tumbling down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from garden to garden, where you don't walk anymore. Turn tight. I'm looking out the window at the quiet city spark, watching how the neon looks so pretty in the dark. The street lamps form a ribbon made of amber and of gold, a gorgeous little picture for a bedroom freezing cold. Pull your old oversized gray hoodie to my chest, savoring the silence as my mind completely rests. There is no noise, no arguments, no slamming of the gate, just a peaceful understanding that we couldn't fight our fate. It's It's a different kind of magic that the darkness can make, finding a quiet grace inside a heavy heartbreak. The day is giving up and let the shadows take hold, but the view from my window is a wonder to behold. Because my world is lonely but beautiful tonight, sitting all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, and finally knowing in my heart that we were enough. The space is wide open and the cold air can't freeze, but it looks like a painting as it blows on the breeze. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, but they didn't make my entire vocabulary shrink. I set them in a vintage glass jar right on the shelf, realizing I can smile when I'm checking on myself. The house is completely empty, but the stillness feels right, like a soft velvet blanket tucking me into the night. Are you looking at the skyline from your brand new street? Did you find a quiet peace inside our total defeat? Because my sky is heavy, but my chest isn't sore from looking at a highway you don't walk anymore. Is wide open and the cold air can freeze, but it looks like a painting as it blows on the breeze. A quiet midnight view, a softer shade of blue, lonely but beautiful. I'm looking out the window at the changing maple tree, watching the green leaves turn to gold right in front of me. The air is shifting slightly, getting sharper at the edge, while I sit frozen flat against my bedroom ledge. We spent the entire summer living out a sun-drenched dream, before the sudden cooling cracked our beautiful scheme. Now the weather is stranded right hot and cold, perfectly matching how our final story unfolded. It's a strange kind of magic that a calendar can make, leaving me in a gray space that I know I can't break. The morning is giving up and letting the frost take hold, turning our vibrant history into silver and cold. And I'm just trapped in a love between seasons tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before the calendar decided that I wasn't enough. The temperature is dropping and the branches wanna freeze, as the last bit of our summer blows away on the breeze. I went down to the kitchen and I opened the drawer to clear out the things that I don't need anymore. I found your old bobby pins right by the copper sink, and it made my entire vocabulary instantly shrink. Beside them sat the sunscreen that we bought back in July, a worthless plastic bottle under a graying sky. I drop it in the bin and watch the autumn shadows grow, chasing out the only bright season I know. Are you unpacking winter coats in your brand new town? Do you even feel the chill when the leaves come tumbling down? Because my sky is heavy and my chest is so sore from standing in a kitchen where you don't walk anymore. 'Cause I'm just trapped in a love between seasons tonight, crying all alone in the pale silver light, remembering the days when your touch meant love, before the calendar decided that I wasn't enough. The temperature is dropping and the branches wanna freeze, as the last bit of our summer blows away on the breeze. The weather is turning, the fire stops burning, love between seasons.